Making money in the desert the clean way. No oil drilling required. So, let's do this again. It's a bit annoying, especially the ones that are near the center, because then you gotta try and jump pretty high out of this quicksand, which is, to be perfectly honest, pretty tricky. This last one can be a bit of a pain, admittedly, and didn't glitch on top of it this time like happened when I went for this star the first time. Here we go. Just gonna tank the hit because, well, if I tried to avoid it, I would have fallen back into the quicksand, and quite frankly, for the damage an amp deals, it's not worth it. Not worth it at all. So, here we go. Once you get out of the quicksand, you want to head back down, and be careful not to slide into that quicksand down there, because I know it's the permanent death one. So, yeah, no, not permanent death, instant death. I'm thinking of other games completely here. So, there was a Goomba over here that I forgot. Good thing that I checked, because, well, I'll be honest, I heard the Goomba still going around, so I figured I must have forgotten something. There's a block over there. Let's see what's inside. Oh, wow, 10 coins! Good thing I checked. Now, this piranha plant that keeps attacking never sleeps. Of course, you can't kill it. Doing any kind of contact with it will harm you, so you can't kill it. Well, maybe if you had a metal cap, but there's no real way to test that theory, I suppose. So, got some coins over there. You really, really want to avoid going in the water as much as possible here. And I'm going to show you exactly why that is, because we're going to be forced to go in the water anyway after getting rid of this Pokey. They're still worth 5 coins, even though they have been reskinned for no apparent reason. So yeah, there are coins down there as well as a red coin. So even if we chose to ignore these coins just to go a bit faster, it wouldn't do us any good, because we still need to grab that red coin here for the red coin star. So getting out of the water here, it's a pain, because you want to go on the right side, but unfortunately, that cliff is way too high, so you gotta take the long-ass way around. As you can see, there are sand slopes that, well, you try jumping on them, it's like, nope, rejected, back into the water, so you have to head all the way back there. And now that I think about it, I probably should have gone for those aquatic coins first, and then gone here, because I would have been able to grab the coins that were there on the way out of that river. So, yeah, now heading over here, we got some more coins that I saw a couple times in the last video. Still can't believe it only took me 3 tries. On my previous playthroughs, it took me a hell of a lot more attempts than that. So, that red coin, you want to be careful not to get into the sand, otherwise you might fall off. Of course, there's no quicksand down there, but falling, it's probably gonna lead you into the water, so you might as well avoid that if at all possible. Let's just kill that Goomba, and after that, we're going to go slide down this place that Koopa the Quick went up in during the race. Alright, all 5 coins acquired. Get up there! Get up! Thank you! Yeah, these sand slopes sometimes can be a real bitch, I can tell you that, but it was really nothing major, just a bit annoying since I fell on it. So, another Pokey right there, and right here you got a few pillars that have some red coins on it. So what you want to do here, you want to get onto this palm tree and jump on top of this one, and for this one you can't long jump long enough, so you gotta backflip onto this and backflip onto the bigger one. And as you can see, there are those ET signs that are found in a shifting sandland. Of course, people have noticed that quite a bit. Maybe some stupid fan theories that, you know, well, I don't know what kind of fan theories could come out of this, because, well, I'm just not into that kind of stuff at all. Stuff like, you know, Ash Ketchum has been in a coma for 16 years and counting, and that's why he never ages, you know. Ridiculous stuff like that that doesn't even deserve to be given any attention. So, 100 coins obtained, and the last 2 red coins are right over there. So I'm just going to nope, not ground pound, long jump. Yeah, when I long jump, usually I wanna crouch as little as possible so that I can get the jump as quickly as possible, and I find it more accurate that way. But sometimes I press the Z button the A button first, sorry, and you end up doing a ground pound. So I think the star appeared down there. Yep. Oh man, just barely missed, but whatever. No need in being fancy as long as it gets the job done. Because anyway, in the later stages of this game, there's going to be no need for being fancy. Or rather, there's going to be a need for being fancy because you're going to need it to survive and get to stars. So, final star in Koopa Canyon. This one is a bit on the annoying side, not because it's particularly challenging, but because of camera issues. Yeah, it's been a while since we've run into places with really big camera issues, but this star is a pretty good example, not to mention the next world. The next world we're going to go to has horrible camera angles up the ass. Just warning you in advance, it's going to be frustrating. So, I didn't get quite the height I wanted to. So yeah, what you gotta do, you gotta navigate from ledge to ledge using these tornadoes, and you really have to get as much height as you can, otherwise you're not gonna make it. Okay, this one I think is good. Yeah! Just barely made it. So over here we have another tornado, and this is what I was talking about. Come on, I'm doing this blind. Am I going to land on something? Yes! Landing on solid ground. Nope, not gonna make it to the star. Let's just wait for the tornado to come back. It might take a little while. These tornadoes, I find them to be a lot less powerful than the ones in the Shifting Sandland. Oh, right, troll tornado right now. Oh, you want to get up there? Well, how about I keep you at ground level for 2 seconds? Come on, come back, please. There we go. Now we can get over to the star, maybe? Yes! Whew, that was a bit more close than I anticipated, but still, made it. Koopa Canyon is now done and over with. We already have done 7 worlds out of the main 15. But trust me when I say, it's gonna get harder. This next world we're going to is not exceptionally hard. In fact, there are no instant death hazards at all. It's just annoying. It's as annoying a place as you're gonna get out of a world with no instant death hazards. What do I mean by that? Well, you're gonna see shortly. I already alluded to the piss-poor camera angles, but there's more to it. This first star, fortunately, doesn't have anything like that, so World 8, largely forest. We're getting some Yoshi's Island music here. Over here, you can see recolored Wiggler. I don't see why Skellex bothered recoloring it. It goes faster than in Mario 64. That much is obvious. And yeah, the problem here is that this Wiggler is eating all the trees in this field. Yeah, he's eating full-grown trees. So yeah, it gives you a pretty good idea of what kind of bastard he is. And look at how fast! Look at how fast he goes now! But it's just as simple as in Mario 64. Just jump on it 3 times and it's dead. The only difference really is that it goes faster. It's really only minor differences when it comes to the bosses in this game. The Bob-omb King took 1 more hit. The Womp King got up faster and had some holes in the arena. And the Wiggler goes faster. The Piranha Plants from Tiny Huge Island were a bit more problematic, but fortunately, I did not die on them, which is still pretty cool. Shining down from the treetops, this star is a bitch. You see that huge tree over there? That's the focus of the level, admittedly. Well, you gotta climb it. Sounds easy, right? Well, just wait until you have to look at which jumps you have to make. So this mushroom in the middle, sorry, keeps going up and down, so you gotta time your jump in order to get on it, such as this. Now, how far up does it get? Not quite as much as I would hope, so I'm gonna need to somersault onto this leaf platform. Here we go. So, over here, we're gonna have to get the camera out of here. So this is... Oh, wow, that was easier than I anticipated. It's a bit of the same problem as in Skyland Resort, if you remember that tower you went inside. And oh, great, a Chuckya is just there waiting for me, and it's not gonna move, is it? Nope. So, I'm gonna try and get over it then. So, come here, Chuckya, come here. Alright, so punch, and down you go. Well, didn't quite make it all the way down, but still, at least it's dead. So, over here, jumping on this vine, you can jump on this platform, and there's a Lakitu that I'm going to try and kill. Come on, get down a bit more. Thank you! You really want to kill that Lakitu in order to avoid the floor becoming a mess of spinies, because otherwise, this next jump here, you got to be really precise. So, here, you got a beehive that you can simply walk up. Ow! Come on! I was nowhere near that Goomba! I'm gonna need to rewatch that because it really seemed like I was quite a ways away from the Goomba, and, well, that's what I was referring to when I said this world is annoying. That tree! You're going to have to climb it many, 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 many times, because if you fuck up even once, be it because of the Goomba, because of the Chuckya, because of the Lakitu or the Spinies, you are going to have to do all these jumps all over again. At least enemies don't respawn, which I guess is nice, but still, pretty annoying, especially for someone who's playing this hack for the first time. I remember the first time I played this world. I almost felt like rage quitting by the end. And then the next world hit me. Yeah, the next world after this one is possibly the hardest one of the main levels in the game, and we're only about halfway through. Imagine that. So, let's kill this Goomba now. Okay, I was about to say I'm almost there, but apparently the camera won't let me have my moment. So, come on, over here. Oh, come on! Now there's an invisible wall stopping me from jumping. Okay, here we go. Now it's a bit better. The star is right here. Let's just grab it. Thank you very much. Now the next star, if that's the one I think it is, you're going to have to do almost the same thing, but go up the tree differently. You'll see what I mean in just a moment. And no, that's not the one I was thinking of. Well, this one's a bitch anyway! Guess what? It's going to take me multiple attempts, no doubt. So, right here, you have a switch. What does this switch do, you ask? Well, let's press it and hurry the fuck up. It makes a box appear that allows you to get to a star. But you got a long jump over these lily pads that sink in the water. Wow! I killed a Lakitu with a long jump! Come on! What?! I jump kicked straight into the star! The game cheated! The game cheated! I should have had that star. I was right on the right spot. There is no reason why I should not have gotten that star. Anyway, this one is going to take me multiple attempts, as I expected, so let's just try this again and hurry up. Shame I can't long jump all over the place, because, well, I would smack into stuff, which is not good. So if I can just... Great. And by the way, that flower, not a very stable surface. You can stop moving once you're on it, but if you sometimes decide to move, you're just gonna go sliding all over the place, and yeah, it's just not a great. It's not a great platform in general. And the annoying thing too is that these lily pads sink into the water, and I can't change the camera angle. Oh my god, I'm doing this blind again, and no chance whatsoever. Nope. You know, considering the music that's playing right now, there's only one sound effect that can sum up my state of mind right now. Yeah, I just feel like doing that right now. Anyway, I got time for one more attempt. After that, I'm gonna call it a day if I don't get it. I'm not gonna get it, am I? Fucking am! Should've jumped elsewhere for a change. Oh, I was about to say I have a decent shot, but no, of course not! I have to break the block again. So that's what I meant by saying the flower isn't a very stable surface. You don't want to stand on it unless you really have to. And of course, you do have to. Alright, see you next time.